Corky's Barbecue. Look who's in the house. You know that laugh. You don't have to see him yet. You just heard
you know the laugh.
It's like Jimmy Stovall is in the house right now. And today, before we start talking about Corky's, we're going to talk a little bit about St. Clair.
That's right.
Also from Memphis, Tennessee, family owned. I know you two work really closely together. So this is always extremely popular. In fact, 19 years ago when St. Clair came to us here at QVC, this is what they started with.
It really is.
Southern chicken and dumplings.
Yep, that's right. This is their very first item at QVC. I'm pinch hitting for Lauren today, and I am so excited because I just landed a couple hours ago, and this is going to be my lunch right afterwards.
Oh, nice. Well, you came to the right place, Jimmy.
That's right.
Okay, let me tell you what the offer is here, because this is Southern cooking at its finest. This is something that is laborious to do on your own, and we'll talk about all the steps that goes into it. But let St. Clair, famous for their chicken and dumplings, do all the work for you, where literally all you have to do is boil a pot of water.
That's
done
right.
and done. Now, you can get 4 pounds, which means 4 bags, and that's a price tag of $54.98, $13.74 on an on an Easy Pay. Now, double that without doubling the price. One of the main reasons we love shopping for food here at QVC, right? Get 8 pounds, which means 8 bags, where you stock up and save 2 pennies shy of $18. Now it's a $22.50 Easy Pay, and keep a good thing coming and lock this in on auto delivery, and you're going to receive your chicken and dumplings like a hug, the ultimate comfort food, every 90 days for an entire year. We are talking white meat, dark meat, pillowy, soft, floury dumplings. This is M67656. All right, Jimmy Stovall, I am not from the South, so take it away.
Let me tell you, first of all, chicken and dumplings, this is a staple in the South, especially in cooler weather months, because this is something that, like, my mom used to cook for my dad on Saturdays in the wintertime. And these are traditional flour rolled dumplings. There is white meat, there's dark meat. The broth in here is so fantastic, and when you heat it up, the broth is kind of absorbed into those dumplings a little bit, so you get that flavor all the way. And this takes a long time to make. Chicken and dumplings, that's not an easy, quick thing, but St. Clair has made it so simple in these pouches, these bags. Look at this, thin, easy to fit in your freezer, and each pound is 2 servings. So if you do the 4 pounds, you've got about 8 meals. If you do the 8, you've got 16. But let me show you this. If you can boil water, get some water simmering, just put it straight into that pot of water in the bag that it comes in, and in about 20 minutes or so, these are perfect and done. And all you have to do, I'm gonna take this out right here. Yeah, look at this. This is it.
Look at that.
They are ready to go. I've got this out. If I'm as talented as Lauren, let's see. I got to cut these.
Only time will tell, Jimmy. Here we go. Here we go.
That's right. She might be better. Now at home, I can get right into them and no problem. But look at this. Look at all that great broth. Then you've got the white meat chicken, which is so tender and juicy. Then you've got the dark meat, because that's where all that great flavor comes from. And you've got the traditional flour rolled dumplings in there that absorb in. Get the last bit out of there. But look how hearty this is. This is not like a little soup or a stew. This is truly a meal.
On those days that you need that comfort food, whether you're feeling under the weather or it's really cold outside. I know we're talking a lot about spring, but that frost is going to be here for a long while. And it comes and it goes also. It could be middle of May, and you're going to get a little bit of a cold snap. And you're going to want something that just feels so good and hearty and warms your soul. Can I try a little?
Yeah, I've got this one for you right here.
It's a big old bowl.
I know. Well, it's comfort food. That's what St. Clair's known for. The best Southern sides, the best Southern dishes, chicken and dumplings, the ultimate in Southern dish. And it just warms you up. It truly does. It's hearty. It is full of flavor. It's so delicious. Tons of chicken, which is what you want in there.
Right.
And it's so
thick.
Good.
Okay, I'm going in. Here we go. Are we ready? I'm trying to get
my
that
lunch
perfect
in a few minutes.
Look, there's so much chicken. So it's the same recipe, just even more chicken.
They added more chicken. Yep, same exact recipe with chicken and dumplings for almost 20 years. Now you know why so many people love it year after year after year.
I mean, 19 years as a staple here at QVC, the very first product that St. Clair's brought to us. And we love everything they bring, whether it's their sides, but this is like classic when it comes to them.
It really is. This is, again, this is staple. And what's so great about it is you don't have to thaw anything out in your fridge. You don't have to think about, like, what are we having for dinner? Or, I just want something easy and fantastic. if you can boil water, you can make these are like homemade chicken and dumplings that your grandmother used to make. I mean,
Do
look at
not
that.
wait on this. Stock up and save when you pick up the 8 count, which is 8 bags, which is 8 pounds, which is, what is that, 16 servings?
That's right,
then?
that's right.
Look, $22.50 to pick up the 8 count on an easy pay, $13.74 to pick up the 4 count. They just came back in stock. I mean, this is a stock up and save opportunity, and auto delivery is every 90 days for an entire year. It is so warm, it is so hearty, it is so savory, and the textures, the mouthfeel, Jimmy.
That's right.
Is just speaking to soothe your soul.
I know, and that's what I love about chicken and dumplings. It's just when you take a bite, you're kind of like, those are so good. And when it's cool outside, and like I said, if you haven't, thought anything out or you're not sure what you want for dinner, this right here, ready in, 20 minutes, and if you can boil water, you can do it. But look at those pillowy, soft dumplings that absorb that fantastic broth, and then you've got all this chicken. It's truly
so
loaded
good.
with chicken.
I wouldn't even know where to begin, how to make this by myself.
Oh, it's like chicken
a
and dumplings.
feeling
You cook the chicken, then you
Right.
got to pull the meat, then you got to make the broth, and then roll your flour dumplings
dumplings?
and all that. Because this is traditional chicken dumplings. It's not like a casserole that's like chicken and dumplings.
This just tastes like Southern grandma passed
really
this down
is.
for generations and generations. This is like what you ask for when you come home from college or when you come home.
That is right.
Maybe you moved out of state. You're like, all I want is that taste of home. All I want is that real Southern comfort food.
And that's what it reminds me of, because I can still picture my mom cooking them for my dad on Saturdays in the winter, and he had his TV tray because he wanted to watch TV, and I really can't. This of one of many things, but it truly takes me back to my childhood, because that's what my dad wanted on the weekends, and my mom would cook those. He would have his TV trays, watching TV, and just enjoying that great Southern food.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm in trouble because this is a 3-hour gourmet holiday. This is my first real presentation. I could house this entire bowl and then come around for seconds. Okay, so let me just remind you what we're offering here. You can get 4 pounds, which is 4 bags. That is an easy pay of $13.74. But if you want to stock up and save, then go for the 8 pounds, which is 8 bags, 16 servings. And now you're looking at an easy pay of $22.50. And please, please, please lock this in on auto delivery, because you will find yourself craving it. Comes every 90 days for a year. You lock in that sale price. It's M67656. Woo, that's good. All right, Jimmy, we're going to see you a little bit later with that Corky's ham.
That's right.
4.5 pounder, man.
Easter's coming up.
Okay, but before we get to that, we have a big deal that has been on fire